Hey guys, coming back to you again. It's the 2nd of January and I'm feeling good. Today's flow is going to be a little bit different, as I always like to say. It's going to be a more slow-paced one, just really flowing with our energy, trying to just sink into the present moment and just allow the dust to settle, our mind to be clear, our body to come back to balance. So we're going to get started in a wide leg child's pose. So you bring the big toes to touch, the knees are as wide as the mat, and then you just allow, keyword allow, your bum to come back to your heels, your hands to come forward, and your chest, forehead just to melt down to the earth. Maybe just to get the body comfortable and feeling in the sensations, just rocking the hips from side to side very slowly, noticing or becoming aware of where the sensations are arising. I'm feeling it on the inside of my thighs, especially my groin area. So I really hope that you're feeling it there too. We just want to massage it gently, move from side to side very, very, very slowly, consciously as well. And then come into stillness. And I want you to focus on your breath. See how deep you can get it. See how long and continuous it can be. Maybe doing a count of inhaling for 4, holding for 2, and then exhaling for 6. Just playing around with your breath, with the internal world, physiology that we don't see, manipulating it, influencing it, sending signals of positive radiant energy, and then signals as you exhale, expelling all the energy that you may have been holding on to. Just holding on to that breath count, really bringing your attention onto the inhale, the hold at the top, and then the exhale. You're stimulating the vagus nerve, which runs from the colon all the way up to the brain. And this is our access or pathway into the parasympathetic system, the heal, digest, and rest phase of our body. That's one thing that yoga really, really helps me with. It allows me to take time out of my day to reset, to recalibrate, and freshen up my whole atmosphere, internally and externally. In your own time, gently pressing back up into a tabletop position, bringing the knees underneath the hips, and the toes are aligned with the knees. When we inhale, we press firmly into the earth with the left hand, reach our right arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle with the right hand underneath the left. And then just coming to lay here, maybe extending that left arm out in front as we just relax into that right arm. And again, just noticing the sensations, bathing in this awareness of consciousness. Really surrendering any thoughts, any feelings, any ideas, any to-do lists to this moment as we just breathe and be. Bringing your left hand, if it's not in front, by the side of your face. Press into the earth, inhale, reach that right arm back up to the sky. Exhale, the right hand meets the left, tabletop position. Just to loosen the spine, we're going to do a few cat-cows before we take it to the other side. So inhaling, dropping the belly, opening the chest up, broadening the collarbones, gazes up to the sky. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round the spine, bring the belly or the navel to the spine. Inhale, look up. See if you're collapsing into the shoulders, press away. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Open your heart up. Exhale, round the spine. And then coming back to neutral. Keeping that core slightly engaged. Press firmly into the earth with that right hand, and we inhale. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Big smile. Loving energy. Exhale, thread the needle underneath the right. And then resting here on top of that left hand, that left arm. Maybe reaching the right hand forward. A little bit of energy into that right hand, pressing away from the earth. And then just surrendering, letting go, breathing deep into the belly, maybe coming back to that breath count. The 4 is for inhaling, 2 to hold, 6 to exhale. Just trying to slow everything down as we tap into this creative state of mind, this alpha brainwave. And then bringing the right hand, if it's not by the side of the face, press into the earth with all 5 fingertips. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, grounding the left palm down to meet the right. And this time we're going to sit back on the heels. Just rest here for a moment. Bring one hand on top of the other in the lap. Close the eyes down. Turn our attention inwards to the sensations, to the feelings, to the thoughts that we may be experiencing. Bringing the feet to one side, the bum to the other, extending the legs out in front. We're just going to do a nice forward fold. So we'll inhale, reach our arms up to the sky. Exhale, shifting at the hips, either reaching the feet, the ankles, or the shins. Trying to keep a straight spine as much as you can. Or if you like, rounding it, tucking the chin into the chest. And just, again, allowing yourself to relax, to release anything that is on your mind. If it comes up, just acknowledge it. Don't fight it, or don't fight for it. You want to send it peace and love, just like anything in our experience. And when you want it to go away, just breathe in and say to yourself, I'm releasing this energy. And once that happens, you begin to align yourself back with where you are right now in this moment, in this posture, this shape that is stretching the lower back, the upper back, the neck, the hamstrings. It's a full body stretch, this one. We're targeting the myofascial line from the heels that runs all the way up the legs, the backs of the legs, up the sacrum, the spine, up the crown of the head, over and to our third eye. So when you round your neck and you fold forward as I'm doing, you'll begin to feel it mainly in the upper back, especially the neck area. This is one of my favorite stretches because I just can really let go, not worry, and just see the space be created with every breath I take in and out. My breath is what allows me to go deeper into my body. So see if you can utilize your pranic energy, that life force. Send your attention onto the space that you are wishing to get length, to get depth. Just to release any tension that you may be holding. Because when you place your attention there, that's where you place your energy. So learning to direct your pranic energy into that space and signaling to the brain that I am here to release.
next inhale, tucking the chin into the chest and rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae as slow as you can. And then dropping down onto the elbows. And eventually coming to lie flat on the back. And we bring the knees into the chest. Give ourselves a lovely hug. Maybe rock from side to side, massaging the sacrum. Also massaging the front body, the abdomen. It's a great pose for digestion. I usually like to do this pose an hour after I've eaten. It just stimulates the blood flow in my stomach, allows the nutrients to be absorbed, and just makes me feel good and content and peaceful. I highly recommend, whenever you get the chance, either do this or go into a child's pose an hour after you have eaten, and you'll see wonders with your digestion. You'll see wonders with your health and your well-being. It's amazing what our body can do just when we put it into a shape. And when we learn that shape, and we understand the physiology behind it, it becomes truth to us that it really does work, and it really has an added benefit to our life. So coming back to center in that neutral spot, opening the hands out to a T. We're going to finish here with supine twist. So inhale in this space, in this posture, the knees are into the chest without the arms. Engage your core. And exhale, drop them over to the left. The left palm comes on top of the right knee. And we may gaze over the right shoulder just to get a gentle neck stretch as well. Just tapping in to this peaceful state of mind. In yoga, we create two pathways. The first one is a mind-body connection, where we slow down the mind to slow down the body. And the second one is a body-mind connection, meaning when the body moves, the brain grooves, and both these pathways, they fire and they wire together. They are connections that are being stimulated every time we hop on the mat. And as I'm sure you're aware, our primary role as beings in this universe, or beings in this world, is to move. Nothing is ever still. Like right now, we are still vibrating. Even though we are being still in this position, we are vibrating at a frequency that is aligned with our higher self. And we are sending out signals every day through our thoughts, through our actions. Inhale to bring the knees back through center. exhale over to the right. As we begin to dive deeper into the practice of being still, focusing our energy inwards, our mindset tends to shift. We become a bit more sensitive to our external environment, in that the way we respond is out of love. We don't react. We choose to act in a manner that is appropriate to the experience we are having. That is one of the fundamentals that yoga or mindfulness practices teaches you. It teaches you how to be more calm and peaceful in your internal environment, so that you can transmute it to your external. So inhale to bring the legs back through center. And then this time, allowing the legs to come out in front, coming into our final posture, Shavasana. Just rearranging anything to make yourself feel comfortable, maybe coughing, blowing your nose, swallowing saliva, itching your face, wiping it. Just make yourself feel really at ease here. Allow this journey that we have been on together to sink in, to become integrated into our body. Just beginning to deepen your breath, focusing mainly on the belly, expanding it with every inhale and every exhale. Imagine it's a balloon and you're blowing it up with the inhale. And then letting it go with the exhale. Notice if you're holding any tension in the body. Just do a quick scan, going through the feet. Release and relax the feet. The shins and the calves. Release and relax them. Moving up through the knees and the thighs. Allowing the energy that is being held in this space to melt away. Visualize it melting away. Coming to your glutes, your hips, the front and back. Let them release and relax. Moving up through your torso, your abdomen, your middle and lower back, your sacrum, your chest, heart space, and upper back. Feel the whole torso and the side bodies, the armpits. Everything is just lengthening and expanding. And then releasing and softening as you exhale. coming to your fingertips, the palms of the hands, the tops, the wrist creases, let them release and relax. The forearms, the elbows, melting the energy away off the bone. The upper arms, the biceps and the triceps, the shoulders especially. We tend to hold a lot of tension in that upper part, especially our neck area. Because during the day, we tend to be unconscious of the way we breathe. And the reason that we breathe from our top half of the chest, the reason that we feel fatigue and unmotivated, is because we're not sending the oxygen down into our belly, into the lower third of our diaphragm. One thing that has stuck with me is that the lower 1/3 of the diaphragm absorbs 2/3 of the oxygen that we intake every day. So if you can actively begin to signal to yourself, or just catch yourself, or check in with yourself throughout the day, am I breathing from my belly? Maybe placing a hand on your belly, pausing wherever you are. It's a good way to get in the habit of sending the breath down into that area so that you are more aware and more mindful of your surroundings, and you're not falling asleep, feeling unmotivated and fatigued. So begin to breathe that energy into the belly as you release the neck, the shoulders, the tops of the shoulders, coming up to the head, the crown, the back of the head. Let it melt and mold into the earth. The jaw, the nose, the cheeks, the mouth. Let it all relax. And coming up to your forehead, your eyes, your third eye, the temples. Just allowing yourself to just be in this moment, to release, and let everything go. Mind wanders, just come back to your breath. Signal to your brain that I am here and it is now. And gently begin to deepen the breath, waking up the body. Beginning to move the fingers and the toes. Maybe doing circles with the wrists and the ankles, one way and then the other. Slowly waking the body up. And then extend the arms over the head. Bring the legs together and reach. Stretch your body. And then bring the knees into the chest. Allow the hands to stay where they are and roll over to one side. Just laying in this position on our sides for a little bit. Maybe placing the top hand on the heart. Feeling how it's changed. And then gently press yourself up to a seated position of your choice. As we close this practice, bringing the hands in to touch at the heart space, and just bowing down to ourselves, to the earth, to the collective, to Mother Nature, to everyone that is in our experience right now. Just holding gratitude, appreciation for all that we have. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It's been an honor to share the energy. Namaste.